police, immigration officials, politicians.
Jane Wawira
Mr. Baklania and the sister have been my clients for the last 15 years.
Our life is in danger.
For the first few days, I've been receiving a lot of support from people through phone calls, through visits, text messages. Actually, most of the Kenyans have always wanted to know what happened. This is exactly what happened, and I thought I should share this with my. Basically, I remember sometimes on August, I went to his home, to the compound. I remember taking video to the compound when the sister is talking to me. One of the assignments when we were working, recovered the 2 passports that had been taken. Also, I was to investigate where the gun was kept and the vehicle so that the police could go and pick them up. Since my law as a private investigator is to investigate the matter, give police a backup, or help them to speed the investigation, and that's what I did. After I went there, I remember the CCO telling me I don't have the passport. The passports are with the immigration department. When I was the same morning, it came out from immigration department. Then 2 days after that, I received some phone call from a source who told me, hey, by the way, Jen, you must be very careful because you're doing very good work to fight for justice of Kenyans. In this particular case, you need to switch off your phone. We meet someone. It's when I was told these people are planning to kidnap you. These people are planning to kidnap your sons. These people are planning to fix you on a case, and actually they're planning to come and pick one of your bullets. They fix it in a case of robbery. So first of all, I had to secure my guns. I took them to a safe. I was also told they're planning to post me on a certain media house and to say that I'm a criminal, so that now the story that was already being followed by me and Citizen Media Group, it could now portray me in front of the client, in front of the world as a criminal. Something that even after it, nobody has told me, nobody has ever answered me. Where did I commit a crime? Whom did I rob? What did I rob? When was that? When did I abduct someone? They spoke about Babadogo. I've never had an office in Babadogo. First step I took was to go to Central Police. I recorded an OB of this to my life, and then they told me, no, you need to remain safe because of your children, because of the allegation of the kidnap were coming from police officers I trust. So there's no way I could take threats to my life lightly. I also realized that since we have recovered the 2 passports, some officers from Nairobi, actually specifically the CCIO, released the vehicle and even told his officers these orders are from above. They asked him, why are you releasing the car? And there's a civil matter in court regarding this property. Why would you release the vehicle that I recovered and it was taken by goons from my client's house? This guy told me, you cannot control me, I'm not Kamwende. I was told by Kamwende he wrote a bad letter against him in 2014. So he told me, you will see, you will know who we are. And then after that, it's when the Citizen heard the story, I've been receiving a lot of guys calling me hero, others saying I need to be given a presidential award, others playing for me, others fighting for me because I don't have right now. This is not my fight. I cannot fight for me. It's only God who can fight for me. It's only Kenyans who can fight for me. It's only the truth of the matter. The officers who are involved, the one who posted me, they're the only ones who can tell Kenyans, now that they have called me names, can they prove the allegations? Can they call one person I've called? Can they call one Kenyan I've stolen from? Can they call anybody, any crime I've committed? Where is the scene of robbery? Why would you investigate cases of sensitive cases through social media? You are less person. And the same morning, I was with the officers. The same week, the same month, I've been to Nairobi, I've been to vigilance, I've been to CID quarter working with them. When did I turn to be a criminal? The most painful thing up to now is my children. My son is in Form 4 waiting to do his exams. He's always disturbed in school. Actually, the teachers keep calling me because sometimes they wonder, is my mom safe? We have been told that my mom is a robber, she wants to be killed. So this is our total witch hunt. It was meant to blackmail me. It was meant to put me down. It was meant to bring my name down. And I'm not even surprised. Some of the senior officers I was investigating have already opened the security companies and private investigator. And funny enough, one of them told me when I went to his office, because I'm almost to retire, Jim, I would want to be a director of Trimo, since Trimo has a good name in this country, since Trimo has a very good coverage with the media, so I don't mind being a director in your company once I retire. I told him at the moment, I still have 2 directors. I'm not able to comment, but once one of them decides, I can tell you and I can sell some shares for you. I told him that. Kumbe the moment mtu anakuambia hivyo wanakufuata, they started locating me. I thank God. God confused them so much that one day one of the police was locating me, forwarded me the location of my number, and that is why I really knew my life is in danger. And the person who is locating me is someone who has my number. He had asked me for lunch 2 days ago. So it's the same guy who is not trying to locate me. The woman who was located near my son's school is a woman who had been married in my county, Kirinyaga County, in Embu. The husband died. I'm one of the people who contributed for the funeral of her husband, and she was one of the women to say, poster. Can you imagine? So I feel betrayed. I feel let down. I feel that my children's life has been affected. I feel like somebody has just brought my name down one day, but I want to thank Kenyans. If we don't fight for this country now, who will fight? Who will do it? If you're being used by an officer, you're being used by anyone, even to the civil servant, even in your family, to bring someone down, what would happen when you don't do, one day you don't do the way, you don't do things their way, they'll also do that to you.
Katika taarifa kwa vyumba vya habari, msemaji wa Wizara ya Usalama na Masuala ya Ndani ameeleza kuwepo kwa mkutano wa waziri Inspector.
We cannot accept such inferences being made. We can also not condemn anybody until the investigations are complete. But I want to assure foreigners that they are free to invest, that Kenya is an open market.